Hey guys, Danny here. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are looking at the AOHi Starship, a very interesting name. This is a power bank that was sent to me for free for review, so please bear that in mind. It comes in this really interesting box. I've never seen a box like this before. It definitely gives some extra flair to the product and makes it look pretty premium, which it definitely is for its high price point of $210, I believe, last time I checked on their website. So what is this? This is a huge power bank, still has a pretty compact design, but its overall capacity is 40,000 milliamp hours. But probably the most impressive thing about it, as you'll see with the sticker here, it has a max output of 140 watts, meaning you can charge something like a MacBook Air. And it also has the capability to fast charge at 140 watts. So you can fully charge this thing in roughly an hour. Bearing in mind you are going to need a power supply powerful enough to charge this, which you can buy. AOHi offer their own one. On top there is also a display, which I'll show you more of in a second, which is capable of showing you a bunch of stats. You also get a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is capable of supporting 140 watts. Do bear in mind, if you have USB-C cables already, they might not be able to support this output, so you'll need to check. You have two USB-C output ports and a USB-A, so the 140 watt speed will be split amongst all the devices you have put in, so you can't go any higher than that. And there's your USB-C input to charge the product. On first impressions, I really do like the design of the product. It looks interesting, it stands out, it looks way less dull than most power banks you'll see on the market. It is pretty hefty, coming in at 908 grams. So while I do think for its power output and battery capacity, it does have quite a compact design, this is quite a heavy product. Now, of course, if you're going to be putting this in a bag, it's going to be easy to fit. But if you'll be carrying this along with many other products such as a laptop and so on, this weight can add up quite quickly. So this might not be suitable for some of you as it is quite weighty. But if you're going to be carrying this around and a couple of other things, it should be fine. Before we go any further, I want to point out a pretty big design flaw in this product, depending of course how you're going to be using it. Now, of course, this isn't a deal breaker, but if you're the type of person who often uses a power bank outside, you're simply not going to be able to see the screen if you're in any sunlight, even mild sunlight. You press the button on the side here and it activates the screen, and you can see the camera isn't really making this any worse than it actually looks. It's barely visible in the slightest bit of sunlight, but you'll see if you move into a darker room, you'll easily be able to see the screen. But this seems like a bit of a weird design choice, considering it's a power bank and a lot of people will probably be using it outside. I also want to note, obviously this product is plastic, so it's not going to be super durable, but I did find you need to be careful, and the plastic scratches really easily just from moving it around on a wooden surface. Strangely, when I unboxed the power bank, it did have 0% charge, which was a little bit odd. Normally when you unbox a battery or any type of product, it normally has a little bit of charge in it. I'm not sure if this is some way to help the battery life, which would seem a bit counterintuitive, or it's some kind of shipping thing for safety. I'm not entirely sure. I was pretty pleased to see that it would charge at 15 watts if I plug this into my fast phone charger. So I got about 10% an hour, and it took me about 10 hours in total to fully charge the product. Of course, as I said earlier, if you do have a powerful charger, you can charge this up in as quickly as an hour, which is super impressive considering its size. But these chargers, if you don't have one, can be quite expensive, so do bear that in mind. So easily one of my favorite parts of this product is the screen, since it displays the charging speed that the devices you have plugged in are charging at. And I just found this quite interesting, seeing how power hungry smaller and bigger devices are and how fast they charge. You'll see as I plug them in one by one, it displays how fast they're charging in watts on the screen, and it's just an interesting way to see what type of speeds each product requires. Some of them were a little bit more or less than I actually expected. So let's take a look and see what I have plugged in. So I have my Kindle plugged in. If you're interested in cryptocurrency, I really recommend checking out this book. I also have my action camera and my earbuds. Also, before I forget, they did also send me this carry pouch, which I thought was nice, felt good quality, and I really like the logo on it too. So since I won't be able to use all of the features in this product, like its 140 watt fast charging and the ability to charge up bigger products like laptops, since I don't have one. I will be calling this a hands-on review, but I'll give you my final thoughts. I do think this is a really interesting novel product. It has some features that you won't really find in some other power banks, but I will say the screen brightness is a really big issue for me, and I'm not sure if personally I would want to pay for a product this expensive and not be able to see the screen when I'm outside, unless there's some way of making the screen brighter that I'm not aware of. I just think this is a really weird design choice, but please let me know down below, would this be an issue for you guys? Have you used this product? Do you like it? And please do check out some more reviews before you make a final decision on this product. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, and of course I will see you in the next one.